Hey there, everybody. Thomas with Basecamp Trading. It is Tuesday, March 31st, the end of the month and end of the quarter, and we're going to take a look at the S&P and talk a little bit about what's been happening here over the past few days. So before we do that, though, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so. So let's go ahead and dive in here. One thing I want to point out, well, obviously, as we all know, we've jumped pretty good over the past week and a half or so. Had a decent bounce here, but one thing I want you to notice is this rally we've had this week, yesterday and into today, volume's just really dying off. Okay, the other thing I want you to think about is pay attention to the fact that it is the end of the month and the end of the quarter today. So we're seeing window dressing going on, basically. Markets are bouncing to make it look not quite as bad as it could be, and I wouldn't be surprised at all to see this turn and really start to head lower. Now, full disclosure, I'm positioned bearish market right now. If we drop, that's what I'm looking for it to do. With that being said, one of the big things I'm looking at here is we've also had COVID-19 news getting worse and worse. So the coronavirus news has been getting worse. There's more infections, more people infected, I should say, and death rates climbing, and they're extending the quarantine or the stay-at-home orders for most people around the country. So what that's going to do is that's extending the amount of time that the market or that the economy is shut down, which is going to make this even worse. Okay, so I do not think we're done with this down move in the markets by a long shot. I know a lot of people have been saying, do you think we're having a V bottom? Do you think it's going to keep climbing? No, I do not. I expect this to continue to sell off more. One of the big things we'll pay attention to is going to be the pivot low down here, or yesterday's low at 24.45 in the ES. If we can break through there, we'll be looking for it to continue to sell off, and I would expect it at least to revisit the lows. I wouldn't be surprised to see it continue to sell off even further, though, and continue with this overall downtrending market. So keep an eye on it. That's what we're watching for now. Markets, I don't believe we are done with the overall down move. I think we're still going to continue to trend lower. I'm looking for us to at least revisit the lows down around 21 or 2200, I should say, and the S&P. So that's it for today, though. I hope it helps. And until next time, everybody, happy trading.